Niner faithful, what's going down? It's Niner JTV coming back with another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the the San Francisco 49ers at Cincinnati Bengals Week 2 preview game. Um, Before we get into the video, I want to address this audio situation that's been popping up in my videos. I've got a lot of comments within the past couple of weeks talking about how the audio in these videos aren't the best. Now I do apologize for the videos I did put out where the audio wasn't the best. I didn't really realize it until um, I played one of my videos back, because usually after I upload them, I'll play the video back just to make sure it's a good video or whatnot. But I couldn't really tell that the audio was bad because of my phone speaker. Like, it, by the way the speaker was like playing the video, it seemed fine. But I ended up breaking my old phone, which was the 8 Plus I had, which I made most of my videos on this channel on. So I'm on a 6 Plus now, only for a few months until I can get a new phone. But until then, I'm going to just use this mic because I know the audio is 10 times better right now, and the videos are going to be better if I just use this. So I do apologize for the mic issue and the audio issue in my previous videos, but that should be fixed now, and I hope it sounds better than what it has been. But either way, let's dive into the Niners at Bengals. Niners have a first half of the season away heavy. I mean, there's a shit ton of games we have to play away for the first part of the season, but then towards the end, it kind of gets home heavy. So we've got a lot of away games, and Cincinnati is tomorrow, 24 hours away from now, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are the underdogs in this game, but that's completely fine because we went into Tampa Bay last week being the underdogs and kicked their ass. So I don't really know why they're hyping up Cincinnati for, because they lost 1 point to Seattle. You still fucking lost the game. Like, I don't know. I don't understand it. But another thing is that Seattle is not that good of a team. I mean, Bengals fans are trying to sit here and say, we only lost to 1 point against Seattle. There's no doubt in my mind we're going to... Shut up, dude. Just shut up. You're going to play a better team in the Niners. The Niners have a better defense than Seattle's. Believe it or not, disagree or not, the Niners are a more established defense and have a better defense than the Seattle Seahawks do. That's just how it is. That's how it's going to have to be, and that's a fact. And Seattle's pass rush is being so hyped up. I get L.J. Collier and Ziggy Ansah didn't play last week, but this Seattle pass rush is getting so hyped up, and they didn't even get to Andy Dalton last week. I mean, there was no pass rush, and Andy Dalton, let it sink in, Andy Dalton was slicing the Seattle defense with John Ross. Seattle's not a good team. So did all the Bengals fans saying that this is a whole new team under Zach, dude, shut up. This team is not good. The Bengals are ass. They had a good week against the Seattle Seahawks because the Seattle Seahawks are damn near on their level of talent. Yeah, Russell Wilson's better than Andy Dalton, but you know, maybe Seattle has better receivers, but that was an even game. Seattle's not good. They're not that good of a team as they. Now, I'm not going to say they're terrible, but they're not that good of a team as they used to be. So by Bengals fans saying, I'm tired of hearing it. I don't even want to talk about it no more. The Bengals are going to lose this Sunday, whether we're underdogs or not. We're going to go into Cincinnati at Paul Brown Stadium, and we're going to stomp their ass. And then we're going to have Bengals fans crying to us when I make a happy video about the Niners beating the Bengals in a post-game video. The Bengals are not... Now, I will say for the Niners to win this game, we have to stop John Ross and Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton threw a lot of great passes last week to John Ross, and John Ross had a heyday on the Seattle with the Bengals on the offense. 2 touchdown passes, over 100 receiving yards. So we got to stop John Ross, and we have to get pressure on Andy Dalton to make mistakes to win this football game. Now, on the offensive side, the Bengals have a decent secondary, but I feel like it's time for Jimmy Garoppolo to come out of that shell and have a big game, and I think he does it this week. I think Garoppolo has a big game against the Bengals. I'm hoping he has a big game. Although I read something from Matt Miyoko that the Bengals are playing their third string left tackle against Nick Bosa, and who they're playing against D Ford. It said another offensive lineman against D Ford. Some guy that's been hurt is going to be playing against D Ford guarding him. So this Niners defense should have a heyday when it comes to the pass rush side. We're getting Quan Alexander back. He got kicked out of the game last week against Tampa Bay for that helmet-to-helmet collision with Jameis Winston. I thought it was kind of shady for. I mean, I get it was a dirty play, and it was. He deserved every right to be ejected, but I thought it was shitty he got ejected in his home opener back in Tampa Bay. It was a revenge game, and not even into the second quarter he gets ejected from the game in the first quarter. So we get Quan Alexander back. Quan Alexander's presence on the defense is well known because this team, he brings a whole different level of energy to this Niners defense. So it's a good thing we have him back this week. That's going to help us big time. It's going to make our defense even better than it was last week. So stop John Ross, stop Andy Dalton. This Niners pass rush has got to get to Andy Dalton, which will happen because, Bengals offensive line is playing a third-string left tackle against Nick Bosa, and they're heavily injured. So this Niners defense is going to get pressures on Andy Dalton, which should cause Andy Dalton to have a few mistakes, which should cause the Niners to come out of here at this game with a W. So let's hope this Niners defense and this Niners offense can get it rolling, especially the offense. I'm ready to see Garoppolo to get out of that shell and start slinging the ball. So we'll see what happens. But Niners at Bengals, my score prediction. What did I say in that video? I'm just going to make a whole new score prediction. I don't even remember what I said in the NFL Week 2 picks. I think the Niners come out of here and win this game 30 to, I'm going to say 30 to 20. I think the Niners win this game 33 to 20. 33-20. Niners win Week 2 at Bengals. But there's the preview. We gotta stop John Ross. We gotta keep him contained. And the pass rush in the secondary has got to make a big difference for us to win this game. So I think that's what will happen, and hopefully Garoppolo can get it going on the offensive side tomorrow. So I'm going to be making a video probably tomorrow as well on this game. I'll be making a post-game video, probably maybe a mid-game video, halftime. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. Turn on post notifications if you haven't yet, and follow me on Twitter at NinerJTV. It's the same as my YouTube username. And with that being said, as always, go Niners. And to the Bengals, good luck tomorrow, but it's not going to work out for you.